Welcome to the All Around Joe podcast. We optimize your human performance from my personal experience as an athlete, coach, and all-around self-improvement junkie. On this edition of the All Around Joe podcast, I am going to be giving you the top Black Friday fitness deals that I have encountered in 2019. So this podcast isn't going to be too long today, and I'm going to tell you that my deals are going to be updated on a regular basis at allaroundjoe.com/Black Friday 2019. So if there are deals that you think that maybe I'm going to get, or that you want to make sure that you're getting the best deals that I have access to, make sure that you hop over to allaroundjoe.com/Black Friday 2019. And I will be posting the updates to that blog post page so that you can get all of those deals just like I'm getting them. Every single year, people that I help promote for will send me these special deals, and usually they are some of the best deals of the whole year. And I'm going to be talking about those deals, and it's not even that many of them that I feel comfortable promoting here as being great deals. So you're going to get the best of the best in this podcast, the ones that I am focusing on, the things that I'm going to be buying, and I want to pass those deals along to you. All right, this podcast is going to be brought to you by the Get Better Project. If you want a deal on the Get Better Project, we're going to be doing that, but you have to be on my email list to get it. So on Friday, the actual Black Friday, I'm going to be publishing my Feel Good Friday email. And in that email, I'm going to be giving a 1-day discount to the Get Better Project. All right. So if you're interested in getting in on that, head over to allaroundjoe.com and make sure that you are on my email list there. Any of the email signups will work, and you can make sure that you're going to get that deal on actual Black Friday. It's going to be a good one, and it's going to be something I have never done before. So make sure that you've headed over to allaroundjoe.com and you're on my email list. You'll also get my Black Friday emails, my Feel Good Friday emails, which are fun to get anyway, because they're about what I've been up to during the week, usually my top adventure, my top podcast, what I'm listening to, what I'm reading, all this good stuff that I love to share along to you. All right, if you have any questions about that, let me know. Happy to answer those questions. But let's get into this podcast. Let me get you those deals that I know of right now that you can get either right now or as Black Friday comes about, or Cyber Monday, or however they're going to be doing this. The first one, you probably heard me mention this before, but Inside Tracker runs their best deal of the year for the Black Friday holiday, okay? And this one is already live, so you can get this one right now. It's actually $200 off their ultimate package. This is the package that Emily and I do multiple times per year in order to make sure that we are in tip-top shape all year long, because you never really know. So this is what we use as our main kind of like insurance plan and optimization plan, rather than having to go and hope that our doctors are going to be telling us exactly what we would like them to tell us. But we can be preemptive and get that information. And the information that they give you at Inside Tracker, if you've never done this before, is you go in and you take a really quick 15-minute blood test. What they do is they'll take that information, they'll give it to Inside Tracker, and it's a local blood testing area. It's not like a specific Inside Tracker one. And then Inside Tracker will take your information that they got from your blood, and they will correlate it with specific information about what you should be eating, what you should be supplementing with, what your lifestyle choices should be like. So you can see all of the specific data, like super in-depth stuff, and then it will tell you why you should be eating and not eating certain foods, why you should be taking certain supplements in order to improve those blood markers. It is tip-top awesome stuff. And you can get $200 off, like I said, by using the code Cheers All Around Joe. It's just one word, no spaces. Cheers All Around Joe. So you go to InsideTracker.com and use the code Cheers All Around Joe to get yourself $200 off the ultimate package. I highly recommend you do this. We usually buy 2 of these at this time of year in order to up ourselves for the next year. Highly recommended. Next up, body health. So you guys have heard me promote Perfect Amino before. This is my favorite supplement for recovering faster, bar none. And actually, the Perfect Amino from Body Health is my favorite supplement for recovering faster. They have tons of other products as well, but this is the one, the Perfect Amino is the one that's a staple for my particular nutrition plan. I take it pretty much every day unless I forget it. I'm actually in Hawaii right now, if you can see. It's why I'm here. It's why I am, if you're watching this on video, I have no shirt on because it is hot here. And it's November and it's hot and it's a great place to be. But we're in Kauai, and I forgot my Perfect Aminos. You can only pack so much, and I had a whole bunch. I actually had a big shipment come in a few days before I left on this particular trip, but I forgot to grab a bottle. Then when I was here, I figured out that I could get it still shipped here in 3 days. So I shipped a bottle of it over here. Now I'm feeling much better. I was like feeling incredibly sore and like hard to move, hard to recover from workouts. But now that I'm taking like 15 or 20 of the pills a day, good to go. So you can get Perfect Aminos at Body Health by going to allaroundjoe.com/perfect amino. And the code that you're going to want to use is BLKFRI19. BLKFRI19 to get yourself 25+% off their whole store. So I recommend getting loaded up on Perfect Aminos. I've also been trying their multivitamin with liver cleanse, which I think is pretty interesting. I really like what their brand stands for and what they're researching, all that stuff. So you could really bet on anything that they have in their store. But I highly recommend getting those Perfect Aminos. Next up, the Prolon fasting mimicking diet. So I'm not sure if you guys remember, but last year around this time, we did a 5-day Prolon fasting mimicking diet. And what that is, it's a kit that allows you to eat food while you're on this 5-day fast. And the scientist behind the kit has developed these specific foods to actually enhance your fasting. So you have, just as great a release of stem cells. So your body is actually going to get rid of the bad cells or clean up the cells, just as well or even better than it would have with a water-only fast. You have all of these benefits that come along with doing these multi-day fasts, and this kit is usually $250. And for the Black Friday time frame, which this one actually started already, it's the 20th. It started on the 18th. So you can go to allaroundjoe.com/Prolon and you can pick up this kit right now for 20% off. Okay, so you go to allaroundjoe.com/Prolon and you get 20% off the Prolon fasting mimicking diet kit. We're actually going to buy a couple of them right now because we're going to do another one of these fasts a few days after Thanksgiving. So I highly recommend that if you have any kind of ailments that you're working through, I highly recommend checking out this fasting kit and doing fasting in general. They say if you're healthy, you want to try and do this about once every 6 months. We dragged our feet and we did it last year, so we're going to do it once a year at this point. But I would like to get on the schedule of doing it once every 6 months. And if you deep dive into it, there's a book called The Longevity Diet that I recommend that is written by the scientist that is responsible for the Prolon FMD kit. And he talks about all kinds of different ailments that the fasting can help cure you from. So I highly recommend you check that out if you're dealing with any kind of these issues, and getting the kit right now by going to allaroundjoe.com/Prolon, Prolon. Next up, the Garmin Venue, their watch. If you're watching this right now, I have it on. The Garmin Venue is a watch that I have recently been promoting I got involved with Garmin to do a sponsored program for this new Venue watch. It is a touchscreen activity tracking, always on watch, which is incredibly cool. I've been a big fan of Garmin watches for some time, and I've had a Phoenix or Fenix, however they say it, and I love that watch. But this one is even sleeker. It looks better. It's all around prettier. There's a touch screen on it. It is really cool, and it's quite a bit cheaper than the Phoenix watches as well. So if you're looking for an activity tracking watch and you are the type of person that is into running, you definitely have to be having one of these guys. The reason that I originally got into doing the Garmin watches, the GPS Garmin watches, is because they allow you to go into their Garmin Connect app and put in interval style workouts. So if you're doing the aerobic capacity Chris Hinshaw program, this watch is fantastic for that. You can go in and set up all of your workouts, all of your intervals, all the specific times, and then it loads right into the watch and you go out and you hit go and it takes you through it. It is fantastic because there's an app that we're trying to use with that particular program that just didn't work all that great, but the GPS on these watches are fantastic, and you can load in those particular running interval workouts, and it's really great. So I've been wearing this watch for a few days now. I highly recommend it if you're looking for an activity tracking running watch. It is really good. And Garmin is actually running a promotion to get $100 off this watch, starting on, I believe it is for the Black Friday day, or the 27th. I guess that would be maybe a little bit before. But the 27th of November to, it said until January, but that seems like a long time. I would just, if you're looking to get one, pick it up in the next, week or so after the 27th. But you can go to allaroundjoe.com/VENU. That's allaroundjoe.com/venue. And that will take you over to the site where you can get the $100 off the watch starting on November 27th. They have all kinds of colors. It's nice. It's even I didn't even mention this before, but the form factor is better too. So it's slimmer than the other watches that I've had. And it just all around, even the band fits a little bit better. So I think it's a cool watch to have. I'm loving it right now. I'm going to be promoting it for the next few weeks. And if you have any questions about that watch, let me know, because I've been using it and comparing it to my Phoenix. All right, last but not least, Perfect Keto is running a huge sale, what they're calling their bundle and save sale. This one, I believe, doesn't start. They didn't give me the actual date yet. I think it starts on Black Friday. So if you go there on Black Friday, you can bundle and save 5 items 50% off. So what I did is I went together and I bundled 5 items for you so that you could see what I'm going to be picking up at 50% off, because this is like a barn burner deal here. So from Perfect Keto, if you head over to allaroundjoe.com/perfect keto, you go to their site and you're going to be able to bundle 5 different items. So I'm going to do keto collagen, which I love putting in my coffee. You can do chocolate or salted caramel. Both of them are fantastic. Whatever sounds better to you, go with it. They're keto bars, specifically the salted caramel, are really fantastic. So if you're looking for a low carb or keto style bar, I highly recommend that one. And their Perform is something that I almost always have on hand. This is a powdered mix that has several different performance factors, including ketones, so you can dual fuel for your activities. And what does that mean? It means that you're going to be using ketones and carbohydrates at the same time. Unless you're doing keto diet, then you would be just getting an extra bump from the ketones in this Perform drink. I take it on almost all of my longer runs or endurance rides. It is really great to make you feel like you have a ton of energy. Good stuff. There's also, like I said, some other things in that, like beta-alanine, creatine, and a couple other things that I'm blanking on right now that help you to actually perform better. So it's great stuff. That was the third item that I'm going to bundle. Nut butter. If you can get a jar of nut butter, go with that. But I was looking on their site and it looks like maybe they're not selling the jars right now, but they have these packs of nut butter. So their nut butter is really fantastic. Tastes delicious. Probably the best nut butter I've ever had. So throw one of those in. And their keto greens powder with MCT. So I highly recommend that most people are supplementing with a green supplement because they're not eating enough greens in their actual diet. Even myself, I like to supplement with a green supplement, and I'm eating a lot of greens. So there's really not going to be too much of a decreased benefit from getting that. Not only they have a wide variety of greens in these particular powders, so there's probably something that you are missing from eating your spinach or your kale or whatever it is that you're having, and this is just kind of rounds you out. So I'm going to be doing from Perfect Keto, Keto Collagen, Keto Bars, Perform, nut butter, and keto green powder. Like I said, you put 5 of those together and you get 50% off. They've got some other sales on there. Like I think you're going to get 30% off 3, 40% off 4, and 50% off 5. So why not just go all in on the 5 products, bundle them, and save 50% off by going to allaroundjoe.com/perfect keto. So that's what I've got for you. It's not a whole lot. And if more things pop up, like I said, I'm going to put them on the blog post here that is going to be at allaroundjoe.com/Black Friday 2019. So I had the Inside Tracker, which I highly recommend. If you want to recover faster, I would get Perfect Aminos from Body Health. And if you have any kind of ailments or just want to be super tip-top shape, get a Prolon FMD Fasting Mimicking Diet Kit. The Garmin Venue, if you're in the need of a new running watch, I think these guys are fantastic. And perfect keto if you are a keto person or you want to perform better. Like, I'm not a keto person, but I use all of these products because I think they're really high end. And there are certain times of day and week that I like to have lower carbohydrate style products. The keto collagen is just fantastic. Really just great stuff. The keto bars are a good thing to have on hand when you don't want the extra carbohydrates to perform. Like I said, if you're doing any kind of longer endurance stuff, I think this is a must-have. I think it's one of the best products that I use for doing endurance types of races or runs type things. Nut butter, if you like nut butter at all, throw that guy in. And the greens, we all need to be supplementing with some sort of external greens, and there you have it. So if you have any questions about any of these things or have any deals you've seen that you think that I should be looking at to promote, let me know, and I would thank you for that. You can let me know by putting a comment down in the show notes at allaroundjoe.com/224 or by just sending me an email at joe@allaroundjoe.com. So I hope you appreciated this. I hope you're going to save some big deals, save on some big deals this coming Black Friday. I know this is my favorite time of year to buy good stuff at a cheap price. So there you have it. If you guys need anything, let me know, and make sure that you're on my email list, because if you want to tap into my Get Better project at a great deal, I'm going to be releasing that on Friday of Black Friday via email. So make sure that you're on my email list by going to allaroundjoe.com and signing up on the main page there or anywhere on the site. All right, guys, thanks for listening. I will talk to you soon. The All Around Joe podcast, where we optimize your human performance from my personal experiences as an athlete, coach, and all-around self-improvement junkie.